owners panel, -1, representing the NEBC. Our first presentation tonight is by UniteD Engineering, and I apologize for owners panel being late, which should be here soon. The floor is yours.
Great, thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the Renaissance Business Corporation. My name is Ryan Barton, and I'm the Structural Department Head for UniteD Engineering. We'd like to first and foremost thank you for this opportunity to do the design of the Northeast Business Center expansion project. Over the past several months, my team and myself have worked very diligently to provide you with the optimal solution for the engineering needs of the site. As you can see on the papers that we handed you, as well as on the board behind me, we're going to go talk about some of the key elements of the actual site design. All of the elements are actually ordered from working from the outside of the site towards the internal elements of the site. The existing site, as it stands right now, is located along the edge of Red Toad Road, and it's intersected by Bethel Church Road. The CSX Railway runs along the southern portion of the property, creating the need for a bridge for Red Toad Road to go over it. With our proposed plan, we decided to go with the separated manufacturing facility and office building to better accommodate the needs of the site. We decided to go with the manufacturing facility up along the top of the hill with our product laydown area, and our office building to be located down around the existing office facility to help facilitate office needs. Likewise, you may notice that the existing site access road has been removed, and a new site access road has been set to intersect Bethel Church Road. Likewise, one of the other major key elements that was requested in the RFP was for the location of the new bridge, Cecil County CE 0040. The bridge, as it currently stands, is a 3-span concrete box beam bridge that is approximately 133 feet long. The bridge is in structurally fair condition, but is actually functionally obsolete due to the vertical clearance requirements set forth by CSX, as well as some safety concerns of the bridge itself. As you can see here on the picture on the right, this is the current bridge as you can see it today. As you can see, there are no shoulders on the existing bridge. This, along with the fact of the very steep grade going onto and off of the bridge, creates very big safety hazards for the site distance in and around the area. To alleviate these issues, we decided to come up with a single-span steel bridge. The bridge incorporates the design elements for 3 major factors. First of all, we decided that we were going to satisfy, as required, the CSX requirements. We accomplished the vertical clearance requirement by shortening the span, which allowed us to decrease the cross-sectional depth of the bridge itself. By doing this, we only had to elevate the existing bridge 3 or 4 feet above the existing location. Likewise, we were also able to minimize the total impact of the surrounding environment through the use of MSE wall abutments. By doing this, we were able to construct the entire bridge within its own footprint, alleviating any need to actually interrupt any vegetation or wildlife outside of the bridge footprint itself. The third element that was probably the most important was to increase the safety of the site. As I mentioned before, the existing bridge had a big crown on it, which created problems for the site distances across the bridge. We decided to flatten out the bridge and reduce the total grade across. Along with the grade of itself, we also added shoulders, 4-foot shoulders on either side of the road to help for pedestrian traffic or any other traffic-related issues that may come across the bridge. To better talk about the actual grading and other elements of the bridge and the roadways surrounding it, I'd like to turn it over to our transportation member, Mr. Brian Clark.
Thanks, Ryan. As Ryan mentioned, safety is incredibly important to both UniteD Engineering and we know the Renaissance Business Corporation as well. The community is very important to us and their safety is first. As you can see, the previous roadway width was only approximately 24 feet, which is grossly under national standards as outlined by AASHTO. The first thing we did to improve the safety of the roads in and around the site was to increase our roadway width to 40 feet. This roadway width includes 2 12-foot shoulders, as well as 2 12-foot lanes, as well as 2 8-foot shoulders, which we also use to implement further designs, which I'll show you later. The next problem we ran into was the alignment of Bethel Church Road as well as the current site access road. The problems here are that the proximity of Bethel Church to the site access intersections to Red Toad Road caused a hazard for trucks turning as well as any vehicles trying to obtain site distance through the intersections. The first thing that we did to remedy these problems was to move the site access road to intersect with Bethel Church Road further up. As you can see, it intersects at an angle that allows for safety and site distance throughout the intersection. In addition, we realigned Bethel Church Road in the lower segment to intersect Red Toad Road at a 90-degree angle, which is the optimum angle for an intersection for safety and site distance. To further design our intersection, as you can see, we have the through lane that we included here. This is a new design, and as I mentioned, we were able to utilize the 8-foot shoulders that we included in our widened roadway. This is important for two reasons. The first is that it allows traffic to maintain speed throughout the intersection, while also improving intersection traffic flow by allowing cars to not have to stop behind any left-turning vehicles. In addition, you can see we've incorporated 2 right turn lanes, one going into Bethel Church Road and one coming out of Bethel Church Road. The purpose of these is the same as the through lane, which is to improve traffic flow and allow traffic going through the intersection to maintain speed. Similarly, you can see our site access intersection with Bethel Church Road includes these same right turn lanes. This is incredibly important for this design component especially because of the large truck traffic going into and out of the site. These vehicles need more time to turn and also a larger turning radius. As you can see here on this slide, we've used a design vehicle with a 45.5 foot length, which is actually greater than the average trucks going into and out of the site. We did this for 2 reasons. The first reason is to allow the smaller vehicles to make the turn more quickly and improve traffic flow. The second reason was that for any further improvements and increased size of design vehicles in the future, it will be able to accommodate these with our new design. As I mentioned, this will make trucks going into the site a lot more efficient. And to talk about some of the other site improvements that we made, I'd like to introduce Anthony Durrani with our civil department.